Now let's talk about taking user input. You know that it's very important how we take input from the program in this program and from the user. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take the user from the terminal. We will use a event loop, which is more known as an event loop, but here it serves as an event loop where we almost like an event loop, not exactly, but we take the input from a user. A person enters 1, for example, then we do some operation. A person enters 3, we do some operation, and it's in a loop. It keeps asking until something else, and we decide what that something else is. For example, press X and the program will exit. So I want you to write this program. If the user enters X, then exit the program. Otherwise, keep asking them that. Now we're going to go into too much detail now after you have done it yourself and tried it yourself. So let's solve this problem after you have figured it out yourself. Now let's get started with taking user input from the user, taking user input. Now first thing we're going to do, as explained before, is we're going to have a loop, some condition. It's true, keep doing something, do stuff here forever. Well, not technically forever. And we're going to have an option that takes in the user in form of an input. Now, what is the condition here? We told you that if the user inputs X, then close the program. So if option is equal to X, and there is another probability here that they might input big X, the capital one. And if that is the case, exit the program. But if that's not the case, well, keep doing something. Keep doing what I ask you to do. Asking the program. And if the option is 1, just print, well, you chose 1. If that's not the case, you can type in elif option is equal to 2, do something. And at the end of the day, of course, you're going to have to keep taking input, right? So you take another input here, and that's the program for now. We're going to keep adding stuff to this, and you'll see that this will develop into a very good application at the end of the day. If I type in 2, it ends. There is a problem. If the output is not equal to X, right? If it is not equal to X, and if it is not equal to capital X, that was a mistake, my apologies. If it is not equal to X and not equal to the capital X right here, I think this is not capital X, then keep doing something, keep asking for option. And as you can see, 2, you chose 1, and if I press in X, it should end right there. So this is all for taking input from the user. In the next video, in the next lectures, we're going to make this even more complicated. When you press specific buttons, you will call specific functions, specific outputs, and we're going to create that with our own library of functions, and we will start doing that from the next lecture. So I'll see you then.